Hello, my name is Trip the Snake and welcome to this Let's Play of Worker and Resources Soviet Republic. If you don't know me, I'm a streamer, a Twitch streamer, so most night I stream at 5 p.m. EDT, so US Eastern Time. Mostly strategy game, mostly management games, so if that's your kind of thing, which I think it is, don't hesitate to come and say hi. About the game I'm currently playing, if you don't know it, it's probably one of the best city building game ever made. It is my favorite city building game of all time, and I love that genre. It's currently in early access. It will probably be released like the 1 version during the course of 2022, if I'm not mistaken. So you can keep an eye on it if you don't like to buy early access game, which I can understand, but I can tell you, I can assure you, that this one has tons of features, right? A lot of content. It's already very enjoyable. So hopefully, if you don't know about it, you will be able to discover it through my channel and enjoy it. So here it is. About the settings of this Let's Play, first of all, I would like the episode to last between 40 minutes to 1 hour. Ideally, we'll see. I will try to edit the most boring parts from time to time, you know, like if I'm to lay pipes for an hour or if I'm to terraform for 30 minutes. I will try to cut that out so you can be spared of that. On the other side, I think that most people that watch a Let's Play like to, you know, see what the player go through, its thought process, the narrating, everything. So it will mostly be raw footage. About the settings, we have if I go to the game setting, everything is at mostly hard difficulty. I would say the only thing that is not is the building fires. If you want that to be on, tell me, all right? Just write it in the comment and I will add it. It will be no problem for me. So don't hesitate to speak your mind about it. Trap, you're a coward, you should play with fires, what you're doing, just tell me, all right? So about the map, I already thought about where I would like to establish the first city. You can see if I increase the size of that, right? You can do this. You can see that by hovering on the different resources, I can see what's where, and there's a healthy amount of oil around here, which is a very good industry to start the game with, I think. We also have coal, which is nice. I like to have some coal industry relatively early game. So I feel like it's a nice place to start. We're next to a Soviet border, right? Because you can import, export different material, goods in the border. And you have the NATO, the west border, which is the north one and the east one. And you have the USSR or Soviet border, which is the west one and the south one, right? I do like to be next to a Soviet border. Easier for me, I will have rubles instead of dollar. I prefer that for now. So that is my plan. As a side note, I'm playing with the latest beta, so I have all the new features. I think it's pretty stable. I'm not too concerned about bugs and crashes. We'll see, but generally I have no problem with those beta patches. So we have access to the new UI. I still have to familiarize myself with it. It's been a while since I've played, but I have something like, I don't remember, something like 200 hours played. So I am familiar with the game, but there's still stuff that I'm not very familiar with, like the helicopters, the planes, you know. I might have to explore that for a first time on this Let's Play. If you have any suggestion, if you have any tips, don't hesitate to share them in the comment. I will always try to improve myself as a YouTuber, but also as a player. So don't hesitate to share your thoughts. So once again, thank you for being here, and let's start this. All right, so oil industry, like I said, is pretty good to start things off, because first of all, we can export the refined oil, and after that you can also produce power, if I go to the power right here, with a gas power plant, right, which require crude oil. So it's like killing two birds with one stone. You know, you can make money by exporting the bitumen or the fuel that you refine, or the oil if you want, and then you can also produce power, which means I don't have to import power anymore. I can actually export it for more revenue, right? So we'll start with pump jacks. That's the first thing you need to do. Pump jack. And what you want to do is look at the map like this over the resources that you're looking for, which is oil. And then on the map, you want to have the greenest part, if I could say, right? You can see the quality of source, 97%. I can't say that I'm like very good at maximizing what I will get from it, but I do feel like this here makes sense, right? We have to consider where the pipe should go. I feel like toward west or toward north, where I should buy the city, you know? I do like this custom office here because there's a power connection, so we can import and eventually export from here. It therefore makes sense to build the industry this facing this side, the west side, right? So 1 pump jack. I'm posed, by the way, so I want to start building everything right now. 87, 88, 89. You know, obviously cannot overlap. As you can see, it will be red. So I feel like... What do you think of that? 88. That's good. Now there's another patch right here. It's not that great, 70%, but I mean, I feel like it's still it's still better than nothing, right? So 71. Yeah, I think that's the best I can get right here. 71. A 56 is terrible, but it's still money, you know? I guess. 56. You can tell me, guys, if you think that it's worthless to put pump jacks there, but I think 56 is better than nothing. And... oh my god, 49. 49. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will be not that expensive. What will be costly won't be the pump jack, because it's if you build it instantly, because in this game you can build everything with your people, with your resources, so it doesn't cost you a cent. But if at the start like this you need to insta build, it is pretty costly. However, these pump jack are not that bad, right? So if I go there, you can see that the money is approximately 6,000, right? The further I will be from the border, you can see that the price increases in the tooltip. It's because they consider the distance from the border to import people and material. I will still go there to build from resources instead from money. So if I unpause and I make a mistake, I won't like auto build everything. I think we still have a bit of oil around here. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Need to flatten terrain. Yeah, that sucks. It will cost me a bit of money, but... when you excavate, when you want to terraform, you can, once again, do it with your own... well, it says resources, but it's your own vehicle. Right now I don't have any, so I will do it with money. Hopefully it won't be too expensive. That's fine. 81%. Now, I might add something a bit better by terraforming elsewhere. 88. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. 88, that's good. That's good with me. Only hilly terrain you can build. Okay, that's fine. Then, maybe around here will be one last one. 89, 91, 93. Oh, that's good. And what do you think about that? Is that a nice start? Should I build more? Write me in the comment if I should build more, like on the... I'm always hesitating, like, should I build at 30% here, right? I don't know. In any case, I will start like this, and we'll see how it goes. I can always add more after if we need to. Now, the challenging part will be to... not challenging, but the difficult part, or tedious part, should I say, will be to connect all of this together. I will show you, I think... just a bit, because if you're not familiar with the game, I think it's still important to see it. And eventually, I will probably skip a bit of it, so once you get the hang of it, you won't have to see all of it, right? So you have the pipeline right here. I will add underground pipe, I think, if we have some. Right here. Okay, I'm still not very used at the new UI, but I think it's pretty neat. Underground pipes, obviously, is pretty nice. For the fact that you don't see them, and also because it's less cumbersome, I think I could say. So yeah, what we'll need to do now is basically use a combination of those underground pipe and the pump, right? And you can see that there's two kind of pump. We have the pumping station with 1 arrow and 3 arrow getting out, and then the other way around. right? 3 going in and 1 going out. So I feel like this will make sense, right? Like these two would go. I don't know if it will be far enough. Yeah. Like if there is like a maximum of 300 and something meter. Yeah, 321. So we need to alternate between 300 meters pipe and then a pumping station. So I guess that will be it, right? I don't know if there's a way to disable the auto pipe building, because right now it would try to build like a over the ground pipe, and I don't want that, obviously. At the same time, if I go there until it's not there, well, it won't work because it will be too far. So I will do it like this, and I will eventually remove the pipe like this. Oops, sorry. Boom. And replace it by the underground one. Please. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully everything is fine there. Underground pipe, connection, and you can use, I think it's F3, to go with the underground view to be sure that everything is running smoothly. Right, and then this one right here. Yeah, that's good. So you can see the principle, right? I put it there. I could have 3 connection, and then I can connect it with that part right here. Hopefully this will work. Oh shit. Sorry for my bad language. I don't know actually. What's the issue here? Is that about terraforming? Might be. Ah, we're good. We're good. Here we go. And so on and so on and so on. So I think I will skip it from there. All right. I will spare you that. And when you will be back to the Let's Play, all the pipes will be laid and everything will be ready for the installation of the next part of this industry. Okay, here I am. So I completed most of the pipe laying. You can see that we have all the pump jack right here. I'm with the underground view. So you have all of these going back to the pumps, merging, continuing their path. Same thing here, same thing here. So those are the underground pipes, right? So pump jack, pump jack, pump jack, pretty much everywhere. Then these are the pump, you know, that receive it, and then we'll be ready to send it elsewhere. So that's what we will do. We'll also need to take care of power. Power is a whole other beast. Basically, what you need to do is to have a substation that will be able, as you can see right here, to supply in power everything in a certain range. And you can see that like when the yellow lines disappear, it's because it's too far. So hopefully I'm able to pretty much get everything there. We'll make sure that it faces the like the power icon. You cannot really see it here, right? The yellow triangle. It will be easier if it faces the border once again, the west border. So one there. Hey, you know what? Wait a second. Maybe we will be able to actually. I think my pipes are yeah, automatically built. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't panic, Trip. It's just that I put like build with money. So if I unpause, all the pipes will be instantly built, or almost. But I will have to do that, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, here I'm able to get everything, including that one on the right. So here we go. We'll go with build with resources. And then you see, I will need like 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, I mean, to get everything. So like this. And I think the only one that doesn't have power now is this one, right? Hey, we have to do what we gotta do. So here we go. And then we need power line, right? So remember, I think that power is probably one of the part of the game that is, I mean, not clear. That's not what I want to say, but it's not like City Skyline, you know, or SimCity where you just lay down wire or yeah, voltage wire, whatever. It's a bit more complex in a way that you basically bring the power line to substations, and those will supply power to the rest. And there's like the main challenge is that there's a certain number of connections, right? I cannot. You will see. I will have to use a switch to be able to do that. So basically, this is like a hub, you know, a USB hub. If you're, I don't know if it's still a thing, but if you want to split the power, here we go, like this, and then does it look good? Is there like underground line now? Underground power line? I think so, right? Yeah, that's interesting. I'm just not sure if it's powerful enough. But I think I'll do that, guys. Yeah. It will be very short, you'll see. Here we go. You know, we'll look better. So if I go there, you can see that my underground power line are right here. And then, same thing here. Actually, we'll go with the switch. This is the one we need to feed, right? Yeah. So I guess this will make sense right here, because we'll be able to bring the power from that one right here, feed the substation, and this will go... Oh, crap. Is there a way to... I know you can... Yeah, alright. So by pressing Q and E, you can raise or lower it, which allow me to cross the pipes, the underground pipes, and the underground power line, which is cool. Alright, so that's a start. We now have power, and we have pipes, right? Which bring us to the next step, which will be the, once again, oil industry. And I think it will be the oil refinery. Pump jack or refinery. Now this is expensive, my friend. Look at the resources at the top of the tooltip. If I compare with the pump jack, right? 224 days, 3 tons of gravel, 6 tons of steel for the pump jack. Nothing to write home about, right? Boom, look at this. Oil refinery, 168 tons of gravel, 301 tons of steel, 62 tons of mechanical component. This is the expensive stuff. If you don't produce it, you need to import it. Obviously, the 11,000 work days is also huge. If you don't supply your own worker, you will pay a crap load of money to build that instantly. So I'm a bit rusty for that. I guess it will make sense to have like a reservoir, right? That will take the input of oil like this. We'll remove the pipe once again because we want everything to be underground, and that's something you can tell me, guys, if you prefer to have some time, you know, for realism, I guess. If you prefer to have, where is it? Pipe. If you prefer to have like some time underground pipeline, power line, tell me, because it's tempting to use only underground stuff, right? I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it's a Soviet Republic, so we do like to see some pipeline also. Then, this is like our buffer, right? This is our oil buffer. What we want to do now is probably, I hope I will have enough money for that, but we'd like to have power. I never tried that, by the way, because you can laugh at me, but I didn't notice when I was playing that there was a gas power plant. So I was using the coal, even if I produced the oil, which was stupid, right? I'm not gonna lie. So for the first time, I will try to start with both the refinery and the gas power plant straight away. We'll see how it goes. All right, but you can already see that we can connect it with the pipe from the reservoir, the tank, and still, I'm not sure, man. Not sure what side will be the best. Obviously, the city will be probably around here, I would say. So I think it will make sense to build it here, actually. What a wonderful soundtrack, by the way. Okay, so this is an input. Yeah, I think I will I will actually build it here and we'll have the refinery around here. I'm not sure. I think I'll do it like that. Never mind. Never mind. Everything is fine. Power plants are right here. Obviously, we will remove the pipe to replace it with underground one. What a wonderful soundtrack, by the way. And I'm not being sarcastic, I love it. I love it with all my heart. This is connected, as you can see. And now we'll, oops, sorry, topographic. F1, F2, F3. By the way, very useful for the different map overlay. Then we'll need the refinery, as I said. Let's go with the refinery right here. You always need to, that's a tip that I will try to follow myself, but easier said than done. You do need to give yourself some space. Hopefully I let myself enough. The ground. Here we go. Alright, so all of this is connected, right? Ideally, we will have power from the, you'll see what I mean. From the power plant to the pump jack, so we can have oil to feed the power plant. But, I mean, if you think a bit about it, you will see that it makes no sense right now because it's a circle that has nothing to start it. So I will need to connect it to the border so I can, you know, kickstart everything with a bit of a power import. But it's fine. It's not something I need to take care of right now. It's good to plan, right? And that will be my main weakness, I think, like planning, which is absolutely essential in this game. I will make tons of mistakes, but it's my first Let's Play since a long time. I think that figuring things out as we go will be enjoyable. I don't have a big brain enough right now to plan everything, but I'm talking about power, right? It's nice when you have like switches and everything around to split the power to different place. Yeah, let's try a big switch. High voltage switch like that. And then you can convert it, right? If I'm not mistaken. Where's that? Or is it a mod? It's been a while. But I know there's a way to basically take the high voltage, the big triangles, and convert it to small triangles. Where is it? Power transformer, that's it. Alright, yeah, it has to be vanilla, right? So, boom, like this. We bring a high voltage. I'm not sure if I'm using the right... Oh, shit. Once again, sorry, I will try to not say those words. I'm just a bad person. Alright, here we go, remove that. Hey. There we go. Yeah, why was I in the underground view, right? I'm wondering which one I should use. 12. Yeah, let's go with the big one. I don't care. It's fine. So now we do have like a transformer, which means that we transform one of the big triangle for a small triangle. So high voltage to medium voltage. But we'll still need to connect a high one with... Is it like way more expensive? Let's take a look at that. Am I getting trolled by the game? Okay. Like, if I want to build that... Let's say that I think that the biggest one. It's not that bad. 218 days, 5-ton gravel, electrical component. It's actually really not bad. If I compare to this one, it takes steel. Oh my god, alright. Well, that's an incentive to take the underground one, I think. Alright, so we'll need to bring that... probably from this one. This, connect those together, and this will go yeah, you need to be careful with turn like this, because if you're not, you won't be able to place the... There we go. Better? Alright, so we'll be able to import power like that. Now, we go back to the medium one, and we supply all of this I mean, all of this, it will be very simple, actually. I just need to do this, right? Boom! So, do you understand the circuit right now? We basically import, for now, power from the border, right? We bring that to the power plant that will supply it to everywhere that you can see. Obviously, we need to connect this right here. Oh. So we bring power to the power plant, and then it's dispatched in this power switch. Then it goes to a transformer, which converted to medium power, and from there it is distributed in all the different pump jacks. After that, the pump jack will bring the oil, right, from these pump jack to the pumps to the refinery right here. Well, we'll talk about that later. And to the power plant that, once started, will be able to, instead of importing, export power. So, you know, we'll make money with that. We'll need to supply worker and everything, but that's basically how it will work. Now, about the refinery. You can see that there's like an input for the oil, and then there's output for different things, right? We want to look at this. So we know that it's maybe from that menu right here. We can see that the maximum production per day is fuel and bitumen. I hope my pronunciation is correct. You can obviously tell me how to say bitumen in the comments. But you can see that we take oil, crude oil, to a maximum of 250 tons. And then we convert it to fuel and bitumen. If I go to the menu right here, right? And you will need to be a bit patient with me because this is the new interface. I'm not super used with it. I guess it's in economy and trade, right? Yeah, okay, right here. You can see that the bitumen and the fuel and bitumen, it's in alphabetical order. We can sell it at 200 ruble right now. And we can sell the fuel at 121, while the oil is oil at 41. So you can understand that it worths it. Obviously, we have to transform it. It's not one for one. We lose a bit of oil in the process, but still, it worths it, financially speaking. I'm sorry. So what we will do is transform it, and not only we will export the product, the output, but we'll also use it. Fuel will be used for the gas station because, yes, you need to supply fuel to the different vehicles, for example. And we also need to use the bitumen for asphalt, you know? So that's the plan right now. How we will export it, though, I'm wondering. Should it be by train? Oh, my God. With the other save, right? Should it be by train? Should it be by trucks? That's something I will need to figure out relatively quickly. But so far, so good. Let's go with the elaborating of the oil industry. I guess it's always good to have like a buffer. So let's go with the input. Like this. 2 of those. And you understand what I want to do, right? I want to have 1 reservoir for the bitumen and 1 reservoir for the fuel, right? So for the output of the refinery. Underground pipe. So this will be one of those. This will be the other. If I go there, I'm not able to set that right now, I think, from here. I will need to wait for those to be constructed, but eventually I will have to remember about it. I can set a filter, right? This only take fuel, this only take bitumen, because it cannot have 2 different fluid or product in the same tank. So that's good. We have a loading station then that we'll need to use. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that trucks, let's say that I have like a fuel truck, an oil truck that will take the fuel to distribute it in the different gas stations, then it can be taken directly from the like reservoir, the tank, right? I would have to build a road and then it will be accessible. But I hope I'm not making a big mistake and spending like tons of money for nothing. But I do think that we can have a train unloading and selling the excess of oil and bitumen. So if I go there, we have oil, fuel, loading and unloading. right? So basically, I think we need pumps, sorry, but we would have something like this. I hope I'm not mistaken. It's been a while. We'll build that right here. I would remove the pipe because, you know, underground like this. Oh, we need a pump, right? So basically, I hope it will work. Or is it from the refinery? I'm not sure. It's from the refinery or from the... oh, God. I mean, I can buy one for each. It's not the end of the world, but... Oh. But I'm not remembering. And it's not Twitch, right? I cannot know live. I have to figure it out by myself. Okay, so underground pipe. Like this, like this. Oh no! Oh, it will work like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's good. You know what? I won't take any chance, guys. I guess I'll remove it if the one that is not needed. But as far as I know, I would probably need to do that, right? Let's not take any chance. It's not like a crazy expense, but I think that I will have too many pumps. Eesh. Will it be too sharp? Let's take a look. No, it's fine. Excellent. There we go. And then we'll have another pump right here. Is there a way for me to remove the tooltip? That's a good question, right? So I can see. Obviously I can rotate, but... There we go. Is that like a pipe I can remove here, please? No, I don't think so. There we go. Alright, so now is the time to really think about the railroad. So if I go to the railroad menu, I think I will go with the build concrete. I don't know. Electrified railway. I guess that this is less expensive, and since it's such a short one, that will be fine. I'm not sure. We'll experiment. I'm not a pro in this game, as you will see, actually, as you already know. And alright, let's do that. Would like to have something, you know, that looks not too crooked. Yeah, this looks crooked to me. No, terrible. Where's my river remover? You see it? Let's use the bulldozer, but it's not always a good idea because you can destroy other things. Ah, better, right? I think that's good. So basically what will happen is that the refinery will output the fuel and the bitumen, and then we'll be able to bring a train, it will load it here, boom, and it will sell it, come back. It might be, you know, a bit much for what we'll output, but I feel like it's better than having, you know, tons of oil, truck, you know, being stuck, waiting to unload the oil at the border. So that's good. We'll start with the good old mud road because they're free. And I have to think also about something else for the train, you'll see soon. Eventually I will upgrade those roads, but it's just to give me enough space. I need a train station, or not a train station, sorry, but a train depot. Where is it? New menu, right? Train depot, alright, that's good. And, oh, this is the hard part. Once again, another question for you guys, I guess. If I put it here, right, it could leave the train depot, then go to the unloading station, and then bam, going to sell at the custom. But if it has to come back to the depot, it can go through this, right? That's one of the solutions. The other thing I could do is probably build it here, right? And just like, yeah, I think I'll do that. Merge those together. You know what, let me give myself a bit of space. Here we go. Wait a minute, I'm thinking about something else. I will need to fuel that little fella, right? Uh-huh. DSL train station. Oh yeah, that's important. And you know what? The DSL train station, well, guess what? It needs to be fueled too. It will use fuel. So that will make sense that it's connected to something like that, right? Let me remove the railroad there. We'll think about that. DSL station. So let's say I do something like this. Hopefully it will work. Maybe you're looking at this and you're like, what the hell is he doing? If I'm not mistaken, once again, we need a pump to be able to supply those. So basically something like this. Am I exaggerating with all those pipes? Maybe. All those pumps, I mean? Maybe. Oh, why not? Building in the way? What building in the way? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's funny because I can start it here, but I can't start it here. That's the fun part. This is like, I would say, the irritating part of this game that I love very, 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 very much. It might be a get good thing, but yeah. Concrete. There we go. Alright, let's do that properly now. Train DSL station. Give ourselves some space. Told you, right? We need space. Like this. Connect that together. Or maybe even like this. And then we'll remove the pipe. Replace it with an underground one. I need to watch the time, right? I didn't notice the time I started the stream, so... the video. I want to send you a 2-hour video to start things off and scare people. Okay, building in the way. I guess there's an issue here. What about regular pipe? You know what? I guess we'll make an exception, guys. What will make me happy would be to do something like this. Yeah, alright. You know what? It's fine. One pipe is not the end of the world. Not at all. So, this should work. This should work, I think. Might have an issue with signals eventually, but since it's only, you know, a closed circuit, won't be too much of a problem. Now, we still have the power to figure out, right? Let's go with a substation. And I'm not sure if this electric substation will be able to feed all of that. There is like some limit to it. But, could calculate, but you know what? I'll trust my instinct, and I will say it's fine. Maybe on the edge of the... here we go. Underground. Could do it the easy way like that. But I feel like a switch is also a good idea. So I give myself a bit more possibility like this. Alright. Boom. Now, all of this will be electrified. I think. So far so good, right? We have all the pump jack. It's pumping oil to both the power plant and to the refinery. Then we store the output. Then we send it to the train station. Sorry, the train unloading. We'll buy a train there. And it will be able to fuel itself right here. This is the fuel station. And the train will basically go from here to here, loading everything it can. So I can make more some money. As soon as I make money, actually as soon as I make this working, I won't have to import the power anymore. I will be able to export it for additional revenue, right? I'm repeating myself, but I think that's important to state. That's like the foundation of my republic. So I feel like that could be a nice first episode. I don't know what you think about it. The next one, I will try to, I will build the city itself, because we do need to supply workers there, or nothing will happen. So that will be the first episode. Thank you very much for watching, obviously. You know the drill. If you enjoyed, don't hesitate to subscribe, don't hesitate to like. It makes a huge difference for a small YouTuber like me. Every like matters. And yeah, it was a pleasure for me to do this. I enjoyed this game very much, and I will be back shortly. I do not know at what rhythm I will pump these out, because I do stream, like I said, almost every evening, and I have a full-time job. So we'll see, but I will try to every 1, 2, or 3 days, like more than one a week. That's for sure. Ideally, 3 to 4 a week. Will be the best episode. If I can do more, well, that's even better. The good thing with that is that I can simply, you know, play anytime during the day if I have a hole in my schedule, make a video with it, and here we go. So thank you very much. Take care of yourself. See you next time.